This is the Helpful Lockpicker here, and the video I have for you today is on my Medeco Classic. This Medeco has been very temperamental, and I have tried to open it up fully pinned on camera. I can get it open off camera pretty frequently, but every time I try to film it, it doesn't want to cooperate. I'm sure everyone's been there with the lock, and this has been one of the ones that hasn't been agreeing with me. Here's a shot at the key, and I'm going to show you that it works very well. Right now I have this lock only pinned up to 4. I just wanted to make a video of opening it, and I'm going to try to get it picked up with 5 down the road. I've just been playing with this lock here and there and haven't had much time to fully dedicate to it. But I'm going to use a standard hook in 25 thousandths to lift the top pins to shear. And I'm going to use a gem in 18 thousandths to help with the key pin rotation. And I made a top of the keyway tensioner in 66 thousandths of an inch thick. The top of the keyway on this Medeco is pretty wide. If you were to use a 50 thousandths one, it wouldn't be extremely tight, and this has worked better for me. Alright, so let's start off with key pin 1. Got a good click on 1. And every time you add a key pin and a driver pin to a Medeco, it just gets so much more difficult. Each step, this gets progressively harder. One, 2, gave me a click. 3 gave me a click. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I feel like I need some rotation. 1 feels good actually. I'm gonna move on to 2. A lot of these key pins all have false gates on them, which can certainly add to the learning curve. Alright, so I got a deeper false set. I've found for me, when I'm working on rotating the pins, I often drop the top pins back down, and then I need to reset them, which isn't too bad, but it just seems like it's a battle of going back and forth, at least for me. I'm going to try the top pins again. 1 still feels good. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. May have overset something. Let's see, just got to click on 4. Click on 3, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2, 1, 2. I might be stuck on needing to rotate right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. Four, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the key pins don't feel too bad. I'm just going to let go of the lock here, and I'm just going to try to reset the top pins. I feel like they are rotationally set pretty good actually. So let's just try again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good click on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try this again. Good click on 4. 1, 2, 3. Good click on 3. and just touch 2 and we got it open. So this lock's always a little bit of a battle for me, but let's get it apart and see what's inside. Alright, as you can tell, I already have the top pins out and the key pin out in 5 because I only had this pinned up to 4, and we will gut this lock now. So I get these little screws out the back here. I hope to get up a better video of this down the road of me with it fully pinned and getting open a little bit more quickly. But these are some, difficult locks. I mean, people, use these for reasons because they work. They are really, truly great locks, and they do a good job at securing things. They're very physically strong. So I'm going to take the sidebar out here, and I'll try not to lose the springs in it, but quickly tell that nothing's filed off there, and I'll place that down over here and key pin 1, key pin 2, key pin 3, key pin 4, and we'll get out the top pins. All these key pins do have some false gates on them, which I can show you. They have the little serrated top here, and then there's the true gate. Oh, gee. There's the true gate, and then I think some of these have false gates on them. I guess this one doesn't. Let's see. Oh, let me. Oh, here's an example of the false. Well, you can barely see it, but you can see the true gate where that deep cut is, and then to the side of it's just very faint. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the video, but alright, now let's look at the top pins. Got a standard in 1, standard in 2, standard in 3, standard in 4, and then these springs aren't anything particular, they're all pretty much identical. Okay, so there's the sidebar slot, nothing modified to it. Here's the sidebar, still just dropped one of the springs Oh, here it is. I'm just going to take those out before I lose them. Nothing filed down on them. Looking pretty good. And here's a close-up of the pinning. And I'll get a shot of this in just a second. Alright guys, well thank you for checking out this video. This was me picking a Medeco Classic, only pinned up to 4. I hope to get one up to 5 down the road when I have some more time. I always have fun working on this lock. Medecos are pretty cool locks and they really do a great job. They're very secure, very hard to pick, and just a really great lock. I do hope to get into these locks like I got into American locks when I first started. These are a great challenge to learn and a lot of fun to work on. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in my comments below. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe. As always, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.